Hey everybody, this is Randy Karcher, the musical health coach. Thanks for joining me today for Fortissimo Friday. I hope you're having a super day. I don't know if anybody's ever asked you this question, but I remember somebody asking me this one time. What is your purpose? And it's like, a line from Joe versus the volcano comes to mind. I have absolutely no response to that question. And I didn't even know how to answer that. Let's talk about what purpose is. Let me share what the dictionary says it is, and then I have some ideas and some thoughts I want to share with you about that. Purpose, there's the noun version of that. The reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Okay? Hey Al, how are you? Good to see you today. Here's the verb version of what purpose is. To have as one's intention or objective. And that's the focus that I want to have today as I share a little bit about purpose. So when you do something with purpose, you do it with determination. When your activities have a purpose, you have an aim or an intention in mind. Okay, I love that. Purpose is an important thing because it helps us kind of move things along. Here's some great suggestions if you're not sure what your purpose is. I love this by Jeremy Adam Smith, and I'll put the link in here so you can check it out. There's 6 little things to help you find your purpose. First, read. Reading connects us to people we'll never know across time and space, and it's an experience that research says is linked to a sense of meaning and purpose. So sometimes reading about other people and their history and what they've learned can help us find our purpose. Number 2, we can turn hurt into healing for other people. You know, finding purpose is not just an intellectual pursuit, but it's also something that we need to feel. So out of our own suffering and feeling and knowing what that feels like, sometimes we can use that to help somebody else, and we found a purpose to maybe help them. So, number 3, cultivate awe, gratitude, and altruism. There's certain emotions that go along with health and wellness, and each one of those are certainly part of that. I want to focus specifically on altruism. Taking something that you have, and instead of keeping it for you, giving it away to somebody else. So, in other words, going without for somebody else's benefit. That's a really great way to find purpose too. Number 4, listen to what other people appreciate about you. Okay, giving thanks is a really important part of our purpose, but also you can find purpose in what people thank you for. That's a really important one that we forget about sometimes. Number 5, find and build community. We can often find our sense and purpose in the people around us. Boy, I certainly found that's true. You are you are what you eat, you are who you hang out with. Finding purpose in a community is really a great way to do that. And the last one, tell your story. You know, reading about other people is great, but also writing your story down, telling your story, sharing it with other people can help you find purpose as well. You know, sometimes the outcome of our purposeful determination can be something completely different than what we think it is. You know, an experience I had about 11 years ago, Jason Deere is a friend of mine, fantastic songwriter and producer, and I just feel so blessed that we were able to write this song together. And we were working on it with the determination to get it to a movie. And we were just sure that they were going to listen to it and they were going to be able to hear how it fit perfectly with certain scenes in the movie, all that kind of stuff. We're not even sure if anybody really ever listened to it. So years later, Marie Osmond heard it, and she liked it, and she recorded it on her last record. So see, if we open ourselves up to purpose and we have the determination for one particular thing that maybe we're doing it for, which is great because it gave us the determination and the purpose to accomplish something. Sometimes the outcome of that is different than we think. So we need to be open to the universe for something like that. The name of the song is called I'll Find You. Let me share a little bit of it with you. And in these Facebook Live things, it's kind of raw, so whatever comes out is what comes out. And my piano is about a quarter step sharp, and it's driving me insane. But hopefully you won't hear that. Okay, here we go. find you. See, we have determination and perseverance for something that is our purpose specifically sometimes. And if we're open, even though it doesn't come out the way we think, or maybe it doesn't go the way we think it's going to, there's always a reason for it to happen. And so my thought today is that you should look at your life, find your purpose, figure out what that is, and your purpose may be different at different times, and utilize that purpose to bless the life of somebody else, because as you use it for that, positive things will come back to you. Thanks for joining me today. This is Randy Carson, the musical health coach. Until next week, and I'm traveling next week, so if I can find a piano, I'll be here. Otherwise, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Have the best weekend ever and the best week next week. And remember, it is up to you, no one else. All right, take care. See you soon.